Like on the limiteds that sticker for, you know, $70,000+, you do the math on 15% and then dealership discount, you're getting up to $20,000 off of a brand new truck. So you're buying a $70,000 truck and you're paying about 50 grand for it. I mean, that's just stupid. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and obviously judging by the title of the video, we're gonna be going over how much I paid for my 2019 Rebel that I purchased last month. And I would do this in front of my truck, but yeah, it's still not back. Anyways, in the first part of this video, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm not gonna do that stupid thing where people will like show a bunch of random clips and then eventually I'll get to the title of the video. I'll go over what I paid for the truck first and foremost, and then if you want to stick in for the rest of the video, I'm going to go over some updates that have happened in my life and how that's going to affect the channel going basically down the road. So first, let's get into the truck thing, and then secondly, let's get into that aspect of it. And then obviously, since I don't have my truck, I'm kind of unprepared, so we're gonna have to use this little gadget here just to go over all the facts and figures. So I basically have this deal recap sheet. Since I work for the dealership, I can just go and look up the deal and I can see all of the numbers for everything. I can't show this to you guys though because it has my address and my phone number and social security number and some other information, so yeah, don't really want to put that on YouTube, just saying. Yeah, let's get into all the fun details here. So last month I purchased a 2019 Ram 1500 Rebel. And like I said in kind of other videos, I alluded to this, I got a really good deal on it, and the deal's ended, by the way, so you can't really get the same deal now, sadly. It was just kind of like a 1 month thing, and let me explain kind of what Ram did to basically release this deal. So essentially what was happening is the truck market has kind of like, I wouldn't say like, it's not really going down too much, but like very slightly going down, and Ram kind of wanted to just amp things up because they had just barely passed Chevy in sales, and so they're trying to, you know, now pass Ford up, which, I mean, that's such a huge gap because I think last year Ram sold about like 500,000 trucks and Ford sold almost 1 million. So there's a huge gap, but Ram's trying to like narrow that gap. So last month what they did with the half ton market is they released a crazy rebate on the half tons, which was a minimum of 15% off of MSRP plus dealership discount, up to 20% off MSRP on select models plus dealership discount. Now that was, the 15% was on every single truck, the 20% was on select models, and the factory, what I saw at least, they were mainly choosing Bighorns and Tradesman models. Maybe a couple dealerships got lucky and they got like a Rebel or a Limited or Longhorn or Laramie that had that 20% off, but I doubt that happened. If you guys saw anything like that, let me know. But that was really the deal, was either 15% off plus dealership discount or 20% off plus dealership discount off of MSRP on the trucks. Now why this is such a big deal is, you know, on like a Bighorn or something like that, the manufacturer already discounts those like a fair amount all the time. So normally Bighorns have like, you know, a few $1,000s in dealership discount, you know, maybe like 4 to 5 grand in dealership discount, and then they'll have a pretty big rebate already. They'll have, you know, 5 to maybe 8, up to $8,000 in rebate already. So Bighorns, that didn't change the pricing on those too much. The Limiteds, the Laramies, the Longhorns, and the Rebels, that's where the pricing changed significantly with this new rebate. Because the prior month before, for example, on a Rebel, yes, the dealership discount doesn't really change, but on like a Rebel, the rebate was like $1,200, $1,500, something like that, and on a Limited, it was like $500 or $1,000. And so you're going from a $500 or $1,000 rebate to now it's 15% off of that truck, and so that rebate goes all the way up to $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 depending on how expensive the truck actually is. And so then the discount on the trucks, it was just absolutely massive. And just to give you guys kind of an idea of like how crazy this, you know, rebate was, is the Rebel that I purchased stickered for $58,900, so about $59,000 roughly. Now, the previous month, if I had purchased a Rebel with that MSRP, rebate-wise, I think it was like $1,250 in rebate for where I am, which is Utah in the United States. And you're that plus the dealership discount, which is between $4,000 to $6,000. That one would be closer to $6,000 just because it has more equipment on it, so a little bit more markup. And so you're, in total, you know, you've got about $6,000 in dealership discount, and then you've got $1,200 in rebates. You got like $7,000 in discount total. Now take that to now you have 15% off with that dealership discount, and the price difference is just massive. And so you got to realize how much money the factory actually gave up, because if they're going from giving only $1,200 to now they're giving almost $10,000 on a bunch of different trucks for rebate. The dealership sells 10 trucks, the manufacturer has to pay $100,000 more, if that makes sense. So where that left me with my truck is, like I said, stickered for about $59,000 roughly. I purchased it for $43,500. So you guys can do the math on the overall discount, which is absolutely massive. And the reason why I jumped on this personally is kind of where I was at is, like I said, I wanted to get rid of the Shelby, and this is like, you can get a brand new truck and pay less for it, because I bought my 2018 Rebel for $44,000. So I was able to get a brand new truck with more options, because my 2018 Rebel stickered for only about $56,000, so I'm like $3,000 more options, and I paid about $500 less for it because I bought my 2018 for 44 grand. So brand new truck, more features, new body style, and less money. And for me, I mean, it's just, why would you not do that? And then if, you know, you guys that are following me kind of wondering where the Shelby falls into this equation, the Rebel was a lease, so I don't get any tax credit for that here in Utah, but the Shelby was not a lease, and I wanted to get rid of it anyways, and the Shelby was worth a little bit more than the new truck that I bought. So then I didn't pay any taxes on the new truck. I got to get rid of 2 vehicles down to 1 vehicle, and now it allows me to kind of focus on that vehicle for now, and then opens it up to getting another vehicle in the near future. I mean, that's basically that deal that was going on last month, and it's gone now. So there's, what Ram's doing right now is there's a few like Bighorns that they've put, it looks like, and I think they did like a tradesman maybe again. So they've done a few select inventory where they're doing that deal for just a couple select trucks at dealers, but they took it, there's no more deals on the Laramies or the Limiteds or the Rebels or anything like that, like there was last month. And that's why I bought a Rebel last month. And that's why, if you were in the market for Ram, last month was the month to buy if you were looking at those trim packages, because like on the Limiteds that sticker for, you know, $70,000+, you do the math on 15% and then dealership discount, you're getting up to $20,000 off of a brand new truck. So you're buying a $70,000 truck and you're paying about 50 grand for it. I mean, that's just stupid. But now that we have that part of the video kind of finished, let's go into the other side part of the video. And I'm not exactly supposed to talk about this yet, but I'm going to let you guys know first and foremost, since you're my followers, and I'd like to keep you guys up to date with everything that's happening in my life. And hopefully my boss doesn't watch this video, which I don't think he will. And if he does, then probably not until things happen next week. So we should be good. We should be good. If we aren't, guys, then I don't know. So anyways, what's basically happened in my life is I have changed positions at the dealership that I currently work at. I was doing stuff as a salesperson for a while, and now I've kind of moved over into more of like a leadership role, basically like a manager type role. And what that's going to mean for you guys is it's going to change things up scheduling wise with the videos, essentially, the upload times on them, and then the, you know, basically the frequency of content and all that. And so that's why I wanted to give you guys this update, so that you're not like, why is stuff changing, and you kind of understand why it's all changing. Prior, when I was working as a salesperson, I'll be honest with you guys, I was going to work 6 days a week, and then you guys see that I release a video every single day, so I'm filming about 7 days a week. And it was kind of hectic and all that, and that's kind of why I've, you know, taken to going to this other role, is it's going to help me have a little bit of a better schedule with the filming and with the sales side of things. Prior, what I would do is I would leave work for a little bit to go and film videos for you guys on reviews, and you know, those short those 2-3 minute long videos you see on like the modified vehicles as well. That shouldn't change. The only difference is I'm going to be filming everything pretty much on the same day, because now I have a day off during the week. And so that's where things are going to change, is because of my day off during the week. Now I have Tuesdays and Sundays off. Today I'm filming on Sunday. I've always had Sundays off, but I have Tuesdays and Sundays off. And I'm going to be doing all my filming on Tuesdays with the reviews. So I will basically film 6 videos that day, all the review videos, and then I'll have them basically uploaded to go every single day, so they'll all upload at the same time. So that's the only thing that you guys will notice, is I'll have them scheduled to upload at the same time. The only difference is the modified videos that I've been doing lately, a little bit more of those might taper off just a little bit. It just depends on what the dealerships have. If the dealership that I go to has a modified vehicle, I will film that, and I'll post that clip sometime during the week. If it's not, then there might be gaps between me having those short 2-3 minute videos on the modified vehicles. But really the biggest thing that you guys need to get used to is I will be wearing this and these shorts. I'll be wearing a t-shirt and shorts for most of my filming now, and that's going to be nice actually. Running around in the sun in, you know, basically usually a button-up shirt or something like that was not fun at all, and so that's going to be a lot more comfortable for me. But I'll basically be wearing the same outfit in every single video for each week. It'll change obviously week to week, but it'll be pretty much the same because I'm filming all my videos on one day, and that's really the only change that's going to be happening. And other than that, I mean, it really shouldn't like affect things too much for the channel for you guys content wise. You're still gonna be getting at least a video every single day, and some days multiple videos, 2 maybe 3, just depends on what happens, right? And I'm also now, I'm getting my truck back soon. That's the other update that I wanted to give you guys. I will be getting my truck back hopefully Monday night. I better, because I've been without it for a whole week. And then I'm going to be able to film at other locations now. What I've been doing right now is I've only been filming at the dealerships that are really close to me, and it's been causing some issues because obviously it's not as good as getting multiple sources of content. Now that my truck's going to be fixed, and now that I have a whole day off during the middle of the week when dealerships are open, I'm going to be filming more brands. I'm going to be contacting a GM brand the beginning of next week. I really need to get that brand under my belt. Like, it's so frustrating to me that I haven't been able to film their trucks, because I know that you guys want to see more content on their trucks, and I want to be able to film content on their trucks as well. And so that's kind of something that's frustrating, but I will be hopefully getting something nailed down next week for that. And then I'm also talking to BMW right now, so I'm trying to get something nailed down with those guys as well. But I mean, that's really it for all of the updates. Sorry this was kind of a boring video, but I mean, I don't really see my videos as exciting anyways. They're more informational than anything else, but kind of dumb at the same time. I don't know. Anyways, if you are stopping in for the first time, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then I will see all of you in that next video.